All right, look at here. We just gonna go ahead and dive in. Welcome to day 26. Day 26, girl. Day 26. Hey, here's something that no one really tells you. Cravings come in a vortex. And if you stay in it long enough, usually like swirling in there for about 3 to 4 weeks, it starts to loosen its grip. This isn't about the willpower to overcome being a food addict. It's about letting your it's biology. Let your brain recalibrate. There's a lot of research as towards resetting your dopamine receptors. If you're a food addict, sweetheart, you've burnt through those like some brakes on a Cadillac. Okay, you've already burnt through it. And I heard this term, I can't remember. Oh gosh, she was on the Mel Robbins interview, and she's like a Stanford educated professor in addictions not theories, addiction studies, science behind addiction, why some people succeed, why some people don't, how addiction and dopamine receptors are so intertwined, how companies are, we already know that, scientifically engineering food so we become addicted. The craving vortex is a loop where your brain keeps pulling you back to the same behaviors: food, stimulation, scrolling, talking to your ex, posting a thirst trap. You know, we about to get raw dog, okay? And that's not derogative, that's a medical term, okay? Your ex, punishing people, withdrawing from people, getting hits of attention, being a brat, being stubborn, being bitter. They're all dopamine hits. Even when you've decided you want something different, our genius brain, is wired to recognize patterns, predictability. And when we don't get those hits that feel so urgent, so loud, so convincing, so aggressive, in some aspects, it actually takes over your being. It takes over all rationality. It takes over everything. It's not the truth of what's actually happening. You've just conditioned yourself that when you feel stress, when you feel loneliness, you need an immediate band-aid. You need relief immediately. Instead of diving into the symptom and observing it at a distance, because it's not you, it's a reaction, it's a symptom, it's anxiety, it's depression, it's the stress, it's not a part of you. It's a coping mechanism. And just like how this mic is not a part of me, I can observe it. Huh. I wonder what triggered that. I wonder why I got this feeling of just wanting to tear down 18 Big Macs. Give me about 27 ranch and give me a slab of cookie dough and I feel better. What? That don't even make sense. That should make your stomach cramp up. But it doesn't. You probably salivate. I salivated a little bit like, woo, woo. We call that the sweet sausage. Just a roll of cookie dough. I'm going through this right now, you guys. I've kept my cravings at bay for almost 4 weeks now. But that longing of just wanting to chew something, wanting some familiarity, still in the wilderness. If you caught my video yesterday, talking about how fasting ignites your wilderness. Even if you thought you could fast just like wilderness adjacent, like you didn't have to go all the way in, sweetheart, you can stand there, but something gonna grab you and bring you to the doctor. So you might as well exercise your free will while you got it and go ahead and take a couple steps to the left down that path right there. Oh, you can't bring a flashlight. No. I gotta go with faith and not sight? Pretty pretty much. But you cute though, maybe you'll find Snow White in there. Maybe you'll find all those musical animals in there. Or you can find a grizzly bear. I'm laughing with you, not at you, because all the situations come up when you can no longer numb out, you can no longer veg out, you can no longer sweet potato out, deep fried out, you can no longer gallon of cold stones out, you can no longer you can no longer do that. Even if you convince yourself this is just for a season, you don't even have to say this for the whole life. Just for a season, I'm just gonna choose something different. Just for seasons, I'm just gonna try to not control, or just have less intense cravings. 555 as I'm recording this. I love when people say that. 555 as I'm 333 as I'm recording this. This gotta be channeled. Why cravings are so intense at first? It's the quickest, easiest, most accessible way to change your state from stress. Food, sugar, stimulation, comfort, all that comes in food, especially like warm food or your childhood food. I'm craving things I haven't craved since I was a child. And I'm seeing rappers and stuff. Oh my gosh, don't even talk about how much trash is in Boise now. This is insane. Insane. Side tangent. Uh, we gotta do better, people. We're supposed to be, we have a reputation out here, okay? Anywho, when you take that away, the food, the sugar, the oil, the salt, the crunchiness, the texture, the juiciness of a freaking, oh gosh, we have huckleberry burgers out here. Yeah, like huckleberry jam. We're real known for huckleberries in Idaho. You put some huckleberry, oh gosh, I almost blacked out. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. You put some huckleberry on a burger with all the fixings. You can even put it on a veggie burger. All the fixings, and then you lather it with ranch, maybe a little barbecue sauce, little A1, little dash, little hit. I went to a different realm. I went for a different realm. When you take that stuff away, your dopamine receptors are basically like, um, where's our reward? Because another thing, when you're in survival mode, you feel the need to be pleased in that way, or you're running from your purpose, or you're in a career that's not aligned with you, or you're in a relationship that you ain't got no business being in, and your uterus has told you this for months, maybe years. Yeah, you're gonna need that quick fix. And I don't blame you. I was there with you, running from responsibility. But girl, you eventually get tired and it eventually catches up. Something will stop you. That bear will stop you, or that nice little elf will stop you. How aggressive do you want it to be? You want to stop on your own. You don't want to get shaken up to go into a different direction. Speaking from a shaker, I'm still trying to get my neck back from all that whiplash of not being in alignment. So your body's like, oh my gosh, we're doing all this work. We're doing, and it looks like it's a lot of work. You're stressed. You're constantly on go, go, go. You're not getting adequate sleep. God forbid you're staying hydrated. So they're going to nudge you. And then they're going to be like, all right, this is no longer just a reward. This is actually our medicine. So it's going to urge you to be even more aggressive. You're at this point, you are feral. You are foaming at the mouth. The spike in craving doesn't mean there's something wrong, even though it feels like, oh my gosh, just some soup would make me feel better. Oh my gosh, this uneasiness. I don't want to feel this uneasiness. I just need to be distracted. It means your brain is just adjusting. Allow it to. Allow it to recalibrate. Allow it to look for other sources of energy, just how you switch from burning glucose to fat. allegedly. Why it takes 3 to 4 weeks? And we've heard this connotation of like it takes 21 days to change a habit. There's a reason why, it's going to vary between people, stubbornness, all that. Your brain doesn't change overnight. We know this. Dopamine receptors need time to like resensitize. Just like if you got a burn on your skin, you have to keep it protected. You need time for it to be reintroduced and healed. Give it some time. You're not going to scrape your elbow and then keep scraping, keep scraping it. No, you have to put it in a different environment. You actually have to give it healing things. You actually have to cope and be even that more sensitive around these wounds, and even if they're internal. So week one, cravings are loud and they're physical, meaning you feel the withdrawals, meaning those headaches will come, that discomfort will come, that uneasiness, that uncertainty, that uncomfortable. It's like that will keep you saying, I just need one more. I'll start tomorrow. Just one more. But, sweetheart, it's been a year since you said, I'm starting tomorrow. That's how quick time can just slip from you. It's not even cute anymore. It's not even cute anymore. Week two, cravings are more, I would say, emotional and mental. So now your body is readjusting. Like that's around the time where my body actually started expecting juices, was week two, instead of like solid buckets of country gravy and like a domino pack of hash browns. My body started actually craving the juice. It wasn't hungry. And as I mentioned before, I'm doing about 7 juices a day, along with a lot of water and some tea, some bitter teas when I feel those cravings are woo, because you drink some bitter tea. Your palate of your tongue is just so numb that you don't even want to breathe in too deeply because that bitterness is so strong. That will knock down a craving. The mental, like, what am I going to do without this? I have used this as a crutch to help me for so long. What else can make me feel as satiated as food? You you you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. So now week 3 and 4, kind of which I am in right now, day 26, the craving loses urgency and kind of just like becomes background noise. Little glimpses, oh, that would be nice, but you're gonna dismiss it. Oh, that would taste good. Like I've already imagined 10 ways to make love to an avocado. I don't need no soy sauce, no amino, no oils, no red onions. Nope, just a little black pepper, and we will be making love tonight. But if you quit too early, you like never let your nervous system finish resetting. So there's levels and stages. And maybe you're that type that when you make a decision like I did, the investment I had to put in to actually be able to do this protocol properly, I'm like, oh no, I'm negatively motivated. If I lose something, oh, I can't lose. I can't lose, especially publicly, posting daily. And then I don't know where I disappeared. I'm at the China buffet. If you don't see me tomorrow, I let me end my lineage down. It's too much. It's too much weighing on this. And that's why I knew I had to do this and post daily, because now it's just divine service and being there for a community who's going through something similar. That starts to nourish you more than like food could ever. I think that's why I've been doing so good. But I have been having heavy cravings these last 2 days. Like, I'll take you in a dark alley and have my way. And I'm okay with being the bad guy. Oh my God, you see? Most people would have interpreted that as they're failing, especially this far in the protocol. I know I have people in a group from all over the world, and sometimes we tend to guilt ourselves from having these natural humanistic responses to doing something so dramatically different. And it's normal. We've built this pattern, some of us over years and some of us over decades. Give your body some grace that it's just that craving you got, it's just like a muscle flinch. You know, when you overused your muscle so much, like you overtrained, you've had hell week, you've had double days. When you finally rest, your muscle still twitches like it's like it would if during a workout. You don't think your stomach's gonna do that? You don't think your brain is gonna do that? We're in too deep. We've trained our body that, oh, when things don't feel good, here's your reward. Whether it's food, whether it's shopping, whether it's sex, whether it's overworking out, here's your reward. Here's your reward. Let's keep you distracted. Don't really look into why you do it. Just here. Just get the immediate payoff. The sometimes I find this with maybe it's the ADHD, ADHD, ADHD thing. Like cravings just mean you're in a withdrawal from a pattern that used to run your life. And with ADHD, you're either hyper focused about food or you're not focused at all on food. The brain, when you're doing something different like this, your brain is going to protest. It is going to holler. It is going to scream and yell. It is going to make you think you are putting yourself in danger and jeopardy. It always protests before it recalibrates, right? That's the darkest before the dawn. It always gets dark. That's when you surrender and when you when you turn on like self-trust. Does that mean like don't argue with it? I feel like if I keep telling myself, no, you can't have this craving. No, cut it out, cut it out. Yo, that doesn't work anymore. And I made a video about that, what the difference between brute force and like developing physical strength. Arguing with your mind is going to keep you in a vortex. Observing it breaks it. And I think that's why it's so important to have community and a coach. My coach tells me if you're craving this, if you're craving something warm, you just need juice. If you're craving this, girl, you just need juice. So I stop asking. I'm like, anytime craving comes up, I just must need more juice. Allow it to mean something else. Allow it to mean something other than food. Allow it to mean something other than getting into the drive-through. Why do they know your name in the drive-through? Stop asking, how do I make this stop? And start saying, oh, this is going to pass. Or, oh, I just need some juice. Or I just need to hydrate. And your body actually is like, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. I can use some pineapple juice right now. Replace the dopamine with regulation, not more stimulation. And I was even guilty with this. Like I started watching a little bit more TV than I'm used to get my mind off of food. But that's just going to jack up your sleep, girl. That's going to jack up. You have to be extra cautious of what you're intaking when you're detoxing. Get some water, go walking, get some sunlight, breathe, especially was that box breathing or even elongating your exhales and holding. They call that the yoga baby belly back, the baby back, baby back, baby back. See, you can switch on and off just like that. Dang, some ribs. Lord have mercy. Have mercy. But yeah, like there's a yoga baby belly breathing, I think, which is really effective to me. And sometimes you need that guided motivation or guided meditation. Breathe out Hold for 4 seconds, inhale, long exhale, hold for 4 seconds. Do that for 3 minutes. Please write me if you don't feel different. Please write me if you don't feel it. You need regulation. You don't need a hit. You're not a junkie. You don't identify with that anymore. You are not a user. You are retired from the game. Give yourself grace to do so. Cravings don't disappear all at once. They just lose the urgency. Just like chronic stress, you lose the urgency, and now you can be regulated because you know everything will happen in divine timing for your highest good. As long as you're doing what you need to do, you got your juices prepped, you don't put yourself in a situation to act on the craving. Okay? We're bigger than that. We're stronger than that. We're smarter than that. It's time to get beyond this. It's time to evolve. It's time to get past these distractions and these addictions. If you can delay instead of reacting, you've already won. And that's in most cases in day-to-day life. Today, the craving shows up, but it doesn't hijack you. And you get reassured and reassured and reassured. It knocked, but you have the Brink security system. You got the Rottweiler in the, Oh, the cravings got past the we have dog sign. Okay, no problem. They knock. And you can say, no, thank you. No, thank you. Next time, send the dog out. Send the dog out. Let's see if it comes. On the other side of the craving vortex is this calm, neutralized, decision-making, clarity, self-trust, freedom from being run by urges, and even how you react in everyday life. Somebody didn't acknowledge you, somebody was rude, somebody cut you off. You're not reactive. When dopamine stabilizes, discipline gets kind of easy. Showing up gets kind of easy. Making your juices beforehand gets kind of easy. Redoing that resume that you've been telling yourself to do for years, it gets kind of easier. So if you're in weeks 2 or 4 of anything hard, stay right where you are. This is exactly where you need to be. This is where your nervous system actually starts resetting. If you can just ride out your cravings, I promise you it gets easier. You're going to have a dip, and that's with anything. That's when, statistically, the probability of doing that, it's inevitable. Know that you're going to have a dip. Even today was the first time I was like, oh, do I gotta make a video today? And I love doing this. I love being accountable. I love seeing the progress in how I show up. I love now listing the symptoms I'm having day to day because they've been day to day. I want to be able to look back on that. And I hope people can look back on that and be like, oh yeah, that's about right. Or I had a different symptom, or, I was about to go down a whole thought process. And I'm looking for a new career. A new career is finding me. Still in the process of like casually dating. I'm finding ways to make amends with certain things, certain cycles I need to close. I'm reaching out to more friends, and friends are reaching out to me. I'm building my social circle again. I'm getting out in the community more. Like, there's so much to look for when your cravings just aren't running your life and aren't so loud. Cravings are the loudest right before they lose their power. That's all I'm going to tell you over and over and over and over and again. As soon as you can get to the other side and just burn the ships, even though historically, the story of that is it's a little aggressive. A lot of stealing went with that. Cravings are the loudest before they lose their power, just like with most things. So stick with it. You got it. I love you. I'm here for your support. I'm here to support you. I'm here for your support too. And I just appreciate you taking this ride. The future needs us. This pebble that we're putting in a lake, the ripple effect of what we'll become, we're going to be so happy that we started. Okay? I love you so much. I'm going to wrap it up there. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Bye-bye.